of you, like me, are feeling a bit anxious in a connection, and maybe you feel it each time you start connecting with someone, because I think it's pretty fucking normal, right? All of your patterns, all of your fears, all that shit comes up to the surface as soon as we start being vulnerable with someone. And we often forget that we are seeking within them something that is already within us. And it's so easy to forget, but it's so easy to remember as well. Like just through a deep breath, right? Or just shaking your body, or anything that you love to do. You just remind yourself, what am I doing? Sending my energy out. Let me bring it back to my body and remember who I am. So if you are like me and you are speaking to someone, you have spoken to someone before and had this come up, you think it'll happen in the future, wherever you're at, it's important to remember that a person's reaction to you has nothing to do with you, and it has everything to do with them. You have to remember who you are. You are a divine, gorgeous being, full of love and light. And if someone else cannot fucking see you, they are not your person, right? That's a big statement, and it's up to you to use discernment of, what I'm saying is just true to me, right? Because it's my perspective and it doesn't have to be yours, but it could be true for you too. It's up to you to decide. But truly, for me, if someone cannot see like the essence I exude, the amount of love that's within me to give to people, if you're watching this, you're probably the same. You are just a lover at heart. You've been hurt, but you've sat with those feelings and those emotions, and you don't want anyone else to feel like that. So you are there for people, and you see people in a way that is so precious and can be rare. I don't like to believe that, but it can be for majority of us. Like, I feel like some of us, again, speaking from my perspective, I guess, may feel like our person isn't out there, but we cannot let fear take over. Like, of course our person is out there. Like, how the fuck were we created and put on this earth if we are not here also with like a divine counterpart, if that's what we're wanting? Like, this world is just too perfectly orchestrated by the universe for there not to be a hand-plucked little human out there that is just made for you. And how yummy does that thought feel in your body? Like, if it doesn't, maybe that's not what you want. But if it does, if it's like, yeah, then there's someone out there for you. Probably multiple people, but I just am a lover, and I love the idea and the concept that this is just like one perfect, like, other half to your soul out there that's like, even though we're all really, from my perspective, the same soul, if that makes sense. We all came from source. But so if you find yourself worrying, just, my God, lately just taking a breath and closing my eyes and just focusing my energy into myself and just sitting in that for a little bit, I start to vibrate and pulsate and feel just this love coursing through my body. And that's all I need. Like, I think that it's somewhere else, but it's not. It's right here. So anytime you're thinking, you start because it's so easy to loop and ruminate about them, right? And I just feel like we get our energy tied up and we are open to these thought loops that are not truly our own. And I have no explanation for that, but I just remind myself, like, that is not mine to carry. That is not mine, and separate myself from that thought loop that is trying to or is eating at me. Just stop and say, nope, that's not mine. Even like how you would talk to someone that is, trying to talk to you about something and it's a different belief to you. I don't know. I'm assuming if you're watching this, you would be a polite person that just says like, oh no, I believe this. So say that to your thoughts. Like that's not how I feel. And just bring it back to yourself and just remember who you are. Because you are the fullest expression of the universe, just packed inside this beautiful body that you have. No matter what you look like, who you are, where you're from, what you're dealing with, you deserve love, and you deserve to find it within yourself. And then of course it's going to flow from other people. Of course. How can it not? You will be like a fucking magnet. So let's just be fucking magnets. I think that's it. I really just wanted to talk about what I'm going through and send out a little message to the universe that whoever else is going through this, like, you're not alone. We all deal with this. And honestly, the person that you're worried about is probably feeling exactly the fucking same. But, the way society is structured, we just feel like we can't express vulnerable parts of ourselves to each other. But when I really think about why I like people, it's those intricate, unique aspects about them and their ability to be open that I really like. So maybe think about why you're so attracted to that person and realize that you have all of those qualities within you. And the more you remember that, the more you believe that, the easier it is for other people to see that and believe that in yourself too, because it's there. But I think it just becomes hidden when we worry and we sit with fear and we just let it override us. So yeah, just focus on you. Do things. Like, I went back to the gym yesterday and I haven't been to the gym in fucking ages, and I'm just like, all right, if this energy of me worrying about, what if someone else is going to accept me, which is like absolute fucking bullshit when I say that out loud, because it does not matter. Like, I would be fine either way, and so will you. You had a whole life before this person. You will have a whole life after this person. Could be with them, could be without them. Who cares? You have you. And I've now forgotten the start of that sentence. But anyway, use that energy to put towards something, like it needs to be expressed and expelled out of your body. So yesterday I have, like, it's the start of the year, so I've been intending to get back to the gym, and it's just a perfect little excuse to be like, oh, I'm gonna go make myself feel good, make myself look good. Went and did that. Amazing. What else? I have been needing to clean out my space, it was Christmas, it was my birthday, I had heaps of presents laying around. I needed to put them all away and do my goddamn dishes that just keep coming back for more. But I put my energy into that, like, I'm just gonna do that. And Honestly, I had a really bad sleep last night. I do know what it was. It's this. It was on my mind, you know? So I sweated it out. Like, I just needed to release some stuff. I don't even know what happened while I was sleeping, but I kept getting woken up, which was so fucking annoying. But today I feel like I've let it go. Like, I've just accepted it, you know? Just feel the feelings. Just, if it is, you know, that you're not feeling, what's the main thing? Mine is like worry that this person doesn't see me, like for the full multifaceted expression of who I am, right? This vibrant soul that, like, of course anyone would love because she's so beautiful. So I had to just sit and be like, you know what? What's like my deepest fear? That he won't want me? He won't see that? Is that the end? No, because I see that. So just sit with, like, it's okay if that person doesn't choose me. That's totally fine, because I am going to be fine either way. And that's it. So yeah, I just sat with that, and then I think it just purged out of me while I slept. And today, you know, I got up, I took myself for a big walk. I've been listening to music all day. I cleaned, and I'm gonna go to the gym, but I just felt like expressing myself too, and recording this, because this is something I've wanted to do for ages too. So it's like, that's another thing. I'm putting my energy that I'm feeling and my, you know, tension that I was feeling, expressing it into something else beautiful and transmuting it. So yeah, I hope it helps. It's definitely helped me. And you just do whatever you need to do that connects you to remind you of who you are. If that's, you know, playing music, if that's dancing's really been helping me. Cooking a nice meal, eating something delicious, going out into the sun, diving into the ocean, seeing friends, whatever it is, you go do that. Oh, I painted yesterday too, so maybe you like painting. Do it. Accept. You're gonna be okay either way. Remember who you are. You're so beautiful, and of course you deserve love. It is absolutely fucking coming for you and for me.